Hello there. Nice to
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
Okay.
It seemed as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now.
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him. About Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards. Even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you.
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough. But between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Thank you.
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
May ganun.
Only a hairy-hearted sod would cast defender on.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Oh, by the way. Ay, sayop. Sorry.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Tara. Tara si Lodgok. So what's up guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my Hogwarts Legacy gameplay walkthrough. This is part 9. Tara, gonna help you with something though.
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sure, not trust me.
Sirona trusts me, and she said she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Tana?
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Okay naman to. Dura idimig guys eh. Hog's head in. Okay. Level 3.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtkot. The
Urtkot.
witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind sees things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Okay. Wolves. Uy, one watching. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Minga man, awkward silence.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Ugh, dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a Dark Witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi.
Yay, Inferi.
The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and most effectively fire.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The Helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
Gamer TV. Oh, di lang makita. Good morning. Good morning po. Naitaw. Oy, ay. So, nakoy incendio og confringo. Sharo do kakuan. Fire spell.
Rebellion.
Biskot ni Siga lagkalit. Ooh. Collect.
Sealed. Lumos. Moths. Curious. Lumos. Merlin's beard.
Uy. Scarf. $42, $44. Oh, na goodbye na. So, loob na yun. Matik.
This
Yay.
can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos.
Buwa na to. Sa kati pangutaan na to.
Perhaps a spell will help open this door.
Okay, udah. Ay,
Lumos. Lumos. I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
sa Mingla, may traffic.
Oh, awan di. Sa
Oh,
una nga
my.
barangay man. Islander ang ako. Kaya kung bagay ko sa...
Of course. Da. Char. Ba apa pa kuha pa ko kabot. Kuon sa ni kayo sa dila kayo. Dapat o fire spell ra ba? Hak ay kasakit. Delay man.
Revelio.
Oi, sorry.
Lumos.
Okay. Tara.
If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated.
Oh, dito.
Eh, baka i-open ba?
This has a moth imprinted on it. The same as the door. Lumos.
Sabot.
Kuha mo mo yung top nila.
Oo, para siya dala.
Simple yung sumo nila.
Ang kitsino.
Sino si?
Pila mo, napaglabang ko.
Lagi? Yun yan, ganyan sa unang ginawa na pala ko dala. Nakakagyan ko dala. Yun yan.
Lumos.
Para nila yung mga gym mo dira. Sa iko na. Masusya din sa league.
Ang libo na may libo.
Close naman to kay Close naman. Siya po.
Ang kontra, ang social, yung trademark sa may Manila. Trademark.
Trademark. Ano sakpan ng tag-iyan ako. Ang kontra. Maligya. Oo, dito mo ng transaction. No ba? Sa drugs.
Wait, so...
Okay ra man na, di mo to kasabot. O may kasabot rin ang kuhan.
Then watch sir, leave.
Ang pagkasa may agion. Bayan
Ako
ni.
reklamo kay daw kay Kwan man ko siya. Nagatong sikat ka ay dala nung sa Kwan mo sa Kulon.
Kulon eh.
Di itong Nagpilit sa opisina nung ba?
Ay, atong kuwan sa una.
Nagato siya? Nagato na drive atong imong bang.
Unsa?
Ito inyong kilyado.
Apa may isa ra lang.
Ato ba atong
Kuhan.
Oh,
Plan, sito ay.
atong Dark Planet eh, Kwan.
Tama to.
Pareha ba sa Dark Planet na magpasod lang.
Andi.
Ang inang dito.
Lip. Ang
Magpasod lang Kwan.
Kuwang lagi.
No ba?
Pareha sa atong likod namin sa opisina natin. Nagitong pangalan ba? Atong corner na ba?
I see.
Mga
This is
bitaw?
supposed to spin.
Limbaga.
But how?
Atong likod ba natin ba? Atong may kananan ba na isa ramas ato?
Aw, nakalimot ako si pangalan to eh. Mr. J.
Nakasud ito mo.
Oh. Dito sa tika.
Kilala may ana lang kapal lang. Yan.
Nakakilala kay
Lumos.
Ano pwede?
NG ba? Zero.
Ay, sige man yun. Itong
Kasi
siya.
ato balik yan. Yung sila. Sa gawak daw.
Kinunod tayo. Sa una.
Mga hawagin na biraan dira. Si Kwan, yung
Kasi laruan ba?
Kwan, happy na ito. Si Bayruan na ito. Isog ng kayo ko. Pinuli ka ba na ito?
Rebellion.
Ano nga siya nung ato sa
Buto mo yung nga bilan.
Ang buto.
Ang mobile na. Bal.
Ilan mo na yung ang tanong yung markalis ang Agi ba?
Sir, ang kinawibo-wibo doon.
Sarap, sarap. Aton.
Kaya na ginaway yung mga babae.
Kuha naman kayo. Kuha naman kayo sa bubot na kayo sa
Freedom. Lumos.
mga tubo sarap. Pinaganda niya.
Hindi yung gaway-away. Depression din. Kamata din. Isip.
Kabantayan na.
Babae.
No.
Tapos sa tapi man itong tagatikan mo na itong kulata.
Pinakawayan.
Kawaya na.
Hindi nga ni.
Kaluin ka ang luwi ba? Iya mama.
Freedom.
Ito nga ba?
Lumos.
Mama sunod tula.
Kabata o red toy.
Ay,
Loko.
Sinyaris ko ba sila?
Klaro kayo na lanay kayo ba?
Balik ko lang.
Mali agad tayo.
Tiba yung sipul ko.
Amo lang ba kasi sakit din ng ulo.
Tama na. Siya siya mo.
Rebellion.
Pero mas worse pa ng ibang din na nakikita po eh.
Oo.
Wala ka tagay ba?
Bagay siya ka. Sige.
Apa?
Ay, nagpunot, dito ano.
I know. Depulso should set this spinning.
Nagkuhan lang siya.
Di pulso di eh.
Amo kay. Di ko nabalik kayo na. Ibang kukumal.
Rebellion.
Ano daw yun? Ay!
Sus dala di eh.
Lumos.
Ang ano ang akala agan mga nga na aabot mo siya sa tensyon kape ya. Ang ko nang read siya rin.
Ang bata tutong di ko sa gikumusta sa kay. Yayawan sa. Sunod na di. Sige pa.
Oo. Ang yun ko. Samok na dira. Wala ni mamiyahay.
Patong. Ang gusto na sa una bang yung job sa likod.
Oh.
Yung sayo-sayo pa sa disco. Nagunot na sa disco.
Ano?
Ulit na lang ito.
Oo.
Ano kayo? Ano kayo yung big size?
Na siguro. Uy, nantanong sa mga tao. Uy, may pumunod siya. Wala na.
Damo ang gaya na ito dito. Damo ni Matthew Suabe.
Ya, beda na. Ikahan eh.
Nakaagi na, nakol na ko tira itong kwan. Yung Kiss Merlot.
Revelio.
Yung mga banda-banda ba? Kwan kaya na siya
I
ng
need to get that
ba?
platform closer. But how?
Ang sangki dahil sa may tangko.
Unahan namin ng tangko.
Wala yung malingo eh.
Ang lapit dahil.
Wala ko may kwan ba? Yung may copyright ba? Unahan. Pasaniteryo. Dira.
Pero may kwan. Ngayon, binichis unan.
Ako unahan yun. Ako ngayon dahil tangking ngayon. Ako na kung kawayan mga yun.
Kuno tayo.
Kawayan na ako sa uno-uno rin.
Pero sa binichis.
Tangking na dira. Unahan na.
Kaya ka pa sa ka. May da ko masambag.
Nabinit-nit na mo.
Dira.
Revelio.
Mhm.
Perhaps Accio would help.
Yun yung pala eh. Ang kayo mga... Pilyado ba? Pilyado ka una yung nga.
Igaway. Dahil sa medyo rapay ba? Kamu din ito, mahubog naman ito. Pag-pandemic. Pag-pandemic naman ito.
Revelio.
Oh?
2021? October 2021. Disco girl bawal mag-ikit.
Dahil. Wala. Ikip pa na ako lang. Sikarong lang mo yun. Alam mo sikarong lang. Kapag di naman tupad. Di naman tupad. Di wala ng music.
Lumos.
Nanganap na yung asawa ka, Cliffa?
Oo. Tagabawad man siguro na yun. Bawad man siguro. Bawad. Ninong man ito sa ni Mama. Papa.
Revelio.
Pagkasal.
Oo.
Mag-order.
Lapo ko na kaya eh. Mag-1? Saan mo dito man ito? 101 man. Masarap na siguro sa trabaho sa Raksa. Ano? Maintenance ba?
If only I could pull it to within reach.
Trabaho. Sa maintenance ba?
Discount? Kung
Eh, mahal ko kayo magkakalat eh.
ano mo, 25% yan. Kung ano ito.
Okay na, ako na ito yung opisina ba at kung sa'yo mga tiba.
Revelio.
Pila lang.
Kaon ng sigod mo sa iyo, ako bukan on ay copy lang ko
Trigger mo po yan.
Grabe.
ay sorry.
Pwede tagay mo siya dito, bisa hindi ka magsugal.
Oo, kaon lang ko.
Revelio.
Ba?
Isa?
Ano man, may
Pero okay
one
naman
year.
siya. Ito ba na ito? Kato ba katong nagtangkay ko lablet basta ko nga nasuti ko din mo. Nagkasino sila pag human. Pero pag-ginit ba? Nagkasino sa pag-jigger.
Grabe.
Oo.
Ito sila mga ito. Okay, pag-ginit sila. Kasino.
Pili ngayon yung kasino ngayon.
Christian na rin, Gilbert. Doon na kasabay may hanapan sa unang training sa UC. Kwan? Inang GOC.
Daw.
Doon kami sinasama na, training GOC sa UC. Andyan din.
Pero gikuan yan.
Kaya pa sa
Dili ko sa kwan siguro magsugal ko.
Oo. Huwag minigpan gito yung outfit na pa rin.
Ay, kasi siguro sila pagtugod.
Kaya nakasunod ako dito sa buwan. Last kami lang napag sa Manila. Hindi lang napag na pagkarima. Si Vince, gawin mo kayo ng may office na mga siguro lahat kayo. Igago lang na ako, Vince, mapagod ng GP.
Oo.
Kung sa consultation siya ng mga sa BGC. Hindi ako sure kung
Ikatulog na siya.
Kung daog sila sa itong barkada 100,000 gulo. At itong ilang gigamit ko kwarta, wala itong kwarta lang sa pan. Ganansya ito nila. Hindi sila try. Ay, ganito na ako lang sa rasbaan. Ba't man nila gawin pa? Makarat. Laki na.
Pagkamatay mo, ang ganda na pindi.
Dali na kayo kwarta eh. Kung malasong ka nila.
Diba, nagigitan mo kami, nagigitan gusto kami. Mabulong, nasa ito, lumog na. Pag gumat sa group chat, nagkakapakulit na akadlaw, mga spot, pero ala na. Ang pili ko noon, mga sugar, ginit. Kaklik ito, nagsiguro ko ano.
Siguro yun.
Bisa niya siya?
Third mate na?
Hindi na.
Siya na, siguro tayo.
Ako na ibawan daw. Yung sa Gilbert daw. Ako na
Sakto ba? Hindi ba? Sweet ka pa.
Eh, nakapan naman sa pagkain na ulam. Nakapat ka. Ato na dito. Tawag ko siya ba? Nakat ko ba na nito? Galang mo. Ilan ka. Lugay-tuloy na siya sa Manila eh.
Ano yung trabaho ni JP? Ay, sino?
Miss Man, sara. Miss patunan mo sa kayo. Sa JP? Dili. Ano ba dyan na hilap? Ipamot. Huwag mo yung ipauwis. Mag-uwis naman ng pressure. Kaso, iyan lang ko lang bitawan. Lugay, ayaw nila tambay na drive. Pila lang ilabas. Kuhan namin, principal ba? Kamu ko kaya principal ang ulit na, hindi lang isa. Nagkakasambay yun ito. Kamu kaya ni Kuhan sa ila. Nagsikat lang nga, pero...
Lori ay.
Pero damo man na Kuhan, damoy principal ba?
Magsisi, di ba dapat may nakabar ko?
Sikat lang ko nung ay, pero...
Nag-usip siya ba?
Kung nag-usip, hindi ko siya na... Pero damo lang kan.
Ang ulo dahil may imo.
Ay nang magwang ikadari.
Taod sa kuan.
What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. It's sealed shut from the other
Dudong ang
side.
niyagin sila kamagwangan nila. Dudong.
Kaya man nasa project.
Dili. Bal.
Ay ba?
May tiyo lang nila sila, naka-acto na lang. Bal. Tiyo din nila ng GP. Utod siya. Utod din sila Jerry ba? Nang ila kamanguran.
Kamanguran.
Sa Boldigo yan, doon nasa crossfit.
Sino?
Boldigo.
Incendio.
Ang iya man.
Inang.
Huwag ni klaro. Gusto niya pa kasi niya. Imo classmate eh. Hindi nakakataon na nila maestro. Lagi, siguro ilang kami dahil. Siguro ilang ka.
Boldigo, siguro pamuhon. Lagi dito rin siya sa labot niya. Kung nagpaibawa na abot na, nagsugal.
Siguro. Nga ba ako nga? Wala tayo. Ang tanong naman sa babae. Hindi bakas nun.
Pakasa na pero sa expat. Sige lang balik eh. Kada kwarta niya yung sugal.
Tinga-apply na sa una.
Rebellion.
Di man siya mag-daayan man tayo siya. Hindi nga ba? Di siya ganun magdugay. Ano ba? Tural na magdugay. Kung ba na sa unta ni ka, Kinday ba? Nanggap ba? Oo. Dahil sa rostar mo yan niya. Hindi sa gara-gara. Ay, pakiyan. Rostar mo. Mamingat ko. Ang kanya oras na ito yung balik-balik na.
Ang iya ba na? Sige, dari. Isa kayo.
Madahil lang, kadahil lang, malas. Hindi lagi ko kontrata. Kung mayroon niya na kontrata, balik yung barko. Kuhan mo lang, di ba kasi magdugay lagi, tupan mo lang. Ikaduha, nabili mo niya, barko. Ilan na ito sa parker. Hindi ko na ganahan. Abib ko dito sa Grimaldi Lines na kita ko yung trabaho sila nga kamuti ng klase. Kundi lang, container tag ng tracking ba? Kita kasi ng cruise kayo ng Grimaldi Lines, pwede ng carship. Hindi, nakabat niya. Sir, buntay mo lang tayong trabaho sila. Sana kasi mahalag sa klasyo sir, 18 hours kung sila sa trabaho. Galing ka, dan yun siya. Ako lang, pagpapataw. Paulit. Sana natin yung ganaw. Ibalik niya na ng barko na lang. Ganaw naman na rin.
Okay.
Ari ko ubod nga tawag bigwan. Buyer ko. Sakay ng buyer. So 5 na tuloy ko sunod-sunod barko sila nagbilgi. Last na ako na, maka-experience naman pa ako. Last na ako sa barko. Balik diyan ta ba? Kaso di ka pauli mo. Pero man na kontrata. Oo, tigil pa ako nito. Hindi din matay ni kamo mga baligya sa kuno. Pili ka mo bisa na.
Amo lagi. Ang bawal lang niyo mo painting na ano ba ito? Nung wala nakadikter ba? Ako ito. Ako ba? Awag dito ba ulit? Hindi kayo bawal ng kaalam sa kabila. Kaya ba? Bitaw.
Uy. Ano man? Siya may naa. Siya may naa na. Oo.
Wala tayo swerte na sa panat. Ako man ang ang advice mo, pagkalito mo pag nabama yun. So, ang pa natin sa puti, ato may sarili hindi na ako makita na sa may sarili ito palagsa na kayo
Hobon and biscuit
Nakabaling siya. Uwi sa siguro yan. Ako lagi ito. Sino mo nagbagal sa iyo? Kasi siya na nag-play. Sino mo yan? Saan mo? Saan mo siya? Awya ka siya. Sino mo ang laban? Tawagan. Pag-inulit. Siguro hindi ko Ara, may sasakuan siguro.
Namun main, pero kung pa-practical, hilog mo.
Paano niya ito bisinggan ng mga... Pati, try pa siguro dito dito. Dito lang ako. Lang, dito ba? Ano sa pilagaw mo sa bahay? Ano sa tubig naglabangan yun? Sa libuan. Ano tayo? Ano Ipis na lang. Isa na pagpuntuan. Ang ipat, kapitan nung...
Nangiya sa tubon kay... Ayan, trauma ko. Oy, Indiano mo itong nag-control sa
Atong...
yes, di ba?
Kuha na ako, atong sa sulti na ako na atong isiling.
Nakita mo kay Chika sa ay, yan. Ibo ko yun. Ay, nakaupod niya?
Nakaupod pa, hindi. Ibo ko yung mga pod. Babae.
Ano siguro mo, ano timbali ka?
Kuhan ko na siya, pag ako mo niya. Ano ka nung gano'n siya? Naka-third mate siya. Tuwa galing ko ng verse na.
Ay, ano to?
Pero grabe yun.
Anak ka mo.
Ano pa yun?
Yan ako itong 10 minutes. First climb. Bitawan sa bala.
This looks even more complex.
Kuhan na. Kaduhan na niya.
Sarahan mo sa
Nagtudlo sa training center.
Training center lang yan? Pabili siguro kayo tako yaman kay third mate man.
Ikaw na pag sikat ka lang kay hinihin mo content. Maski mag-live ka pa.
Babae na, laki.
Ang ila rate pero kerag man pero na nakto. Ano sa amin kasi
Manahihimo kung pili ka kapitan. Dili manggit nila i-honor ang ID sa Italia.
Muna o gihapon.
May sa'yo lang yung dapat. Ang pagkakapos ko niya, hindi pag-alis siya. Pero tira kayo siya mission. Pagpanda ako siya, discuss na siya banda. Light na pa-start. Prito.
Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it.
Grabe mo, yo-yo lang yun sa akin na rin. Nasa barko. Gusto ko yan ko din. Excuse me, sir. Ako yung grabe lang yung mga yo-yo. Sige, doon ba? Kapitan, kapitan. Ako naman yung grabe lang niya yung personal na siya ba? Yung ano, wala ko dapat ko wala ko antos ba? Isabat na yun. Kasi naman, pagpasensya niyo siya. Sa'yo lagi na ako. Sulay na sa tanong mo. Saan ang yung gusto na kuhatong niya siya? Ini, pangiti. Pasensya na. Pasensya na. Oh, pasensya na. Sa'yo na lang ito. Kala mo ba ito? Story mo ito? Hindi, nakakapil lang ito. Tuwang mo itong nakadungan na kong tao na tawang classmate na segundo. Wala kong bukit ako. Nga ka makamdali, di ba? Minupusan mo sila. Sa pagkayangan ako isulti kayo. Ano pagpasensya sila? Nasunan naman siya. Murang matagkaditi ngayon yung banan mo. Kasapaan mo na. Puro ba sigurado panda kami sa subit mo? Di nga ako nagpakuha ko isisun.
Ako, di pa po wala ako isisun. Sa tingin ko na gano'n. Last year lang.
Mga discussion mo. Ito mo naging training ito ba? Hindi siya ba? Brother Price yung laban dito. O kasi practical dito.
Great nga pala sa Polaris sa una ba? Parang si Master. Nakamamagari nga.
I need to bring moths to the door.
Kuha ko ito yung pag-delete ito. Taya ako. Kumano nagiri ko naaray hindi ko ng opisina na libre pero online na lain na gina ko ako na edition.
Lumos.
Halos day permit familiarization. Permit nila alam lang daw sa second Twitch planning.
Wala pa na nasa si Master.
Oo, si Master.
Tayo na yung back to ng mga nita ng harap na
Tabahan ako.
Dalat ako decision ngayon na balik na.
Hindi mo dyan pwede.
Manila eh.
Dapat iuna din ako.
Kapiti ka din magtulian.
Ang sarap na lang ako sa una, diretso ba yung buwan?
Sa una, diba?
Sa may Kirino.
Sirino.
Nakakita ko yun eh. Wala ko lang kung may bari.
Yung dito makakawata na.
Natagalawis ko ito ako mga board meet.
Sa?
Nag-ikan mga Thailand. Dito lang sa GP lang. Una. Pero Jin. Gano.
Ngay.
Upo mo nagka-JP yan?
Nauupaw na doon. Dali na. Siguro niya.
First, yung mag-unlay yan.
May ibo mo.
Right, doon.
Dito na Pinoy niya. Kaburin mo kayo sa yan mo. Masig pa kang gadlaan.
Gusto na sila katsada.
Masig pa kang gadlaan. Kung niya ba?
Seryoso abi kayo na siya. Ang board ba? Seryoso kayo na siya sa vida mo.
Hindi na siya magpuano.
Hindi mo kayo naman siya makabangit. Isa pa.
Palingon natin sila yung kalibutan mo sa ay kamu sinabay ko.
Yaga-yagaan na ba?
Nato sila sa kwan, sa Manila. Kwan, nag-inom ko sa Manila din. Bago na lang ang inom, pinag-ilan ng urot. Pag-uman, pagpapulong pa man. Hindi yung kaupo na may tulong. Kanya yung kaupo. Pag-uman na sunod, pangasunod si Mana na hagad na sa ilog. Kasi ano siya, giburigan ulit ang kabuhan. Hindi yung kaupo. Wala na nagpakita.
Kaya, wala daw sila.
Sama sa una daw si Kevin mo sa una. Kalisas, kasi mo daw ko na.
Oo, sila rin Kevin.
Kibin kwan, kibin.
Kwento pa yun.
Ama pa ito sa kibin man.
Ako na yung mga... Sige, may kasawa. Seryoso kayo na siya do. Hindi kayo na sino mga biro-biroan.
Lumos.
Tama kami ng mga kwan, puro mga nyaga-nyaga.
Kami, may gustado ng mga gustado.
Mas okay ba kaya si Jaser? So, sige pala naman. Dami mo nyagaan din. Ang makuan ko rin sa mga kamama. Pwede sa pagbububi sa mga. Yung gusto gano'n siya mag-movie yun.
Gusto mong gilibayan sa mga.
Mas okay ba tulad yung mga ano? Hindi ko na. Gawin ka.
Hindi na dating kayo mag-boom.
Kaya mo naman yung babae ang asawa.
Manong ni Kajipe? Bakit yung manong kay Guwapo?
Ba ako wala pinsan?
Hindi, kumiyak.
Hindi ma-appeal na ma-appeal.
Ano kaya mo? Fire ba siya?
Fire yung voice.
BFP gani.
Oo, BFP.
Mr. Janil kay Maestra man. Sorry, Maestra sa amin.
So, mag-comment ka dito sa Janil. Pero kapag sila ka Janil ko,
sino gusto tayo kikon-kuhan nga ng Janil? Pag-kayo dito. Uy, ako yun.
Ang ilaw ay ilang kuha.
Hindi pa kayo gusto.
kahit kang
Okay ko.
Lumos.
Ako pa rin kami sa tambok. Pag-share ako.
bata ko pa nangangaman mo.
Ito ba naman dyan? Doktor naman din yung napasawa na.
Si
Yan na ba na?
Amin yan nga.
Fire na siya na ba?
Daan mo na.
Ay,
Sa BFP ba? Kung nagpikuan dyan yung maestra, among maestra sa amon may office mate mo kung sa MCCG, may nakadinin ba?
Amay siya nila kading. Sa di.
Sa Janil.
Anong sa di?
Sa MCC. Advisor.
Ay, kay guwa. Nara di ay likod. Ay, naku.
Lumos.
Yung muda. Ay, naku.
The witch's final resting place. Urtkot said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. The dead Ashwinder had to show this to Urtkot. There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway. Revelio.
Maganda ko yung marang ko. Ang nga yung mga promotion na ko na yung gapas doon.
Ako eh.
Ka-prince na tapos picture eh.
Ako sa kung ako na mechanical engineering pa kasi na siya. 5 years na yung
Wala na. Let's go.
Pantay ang doon niya siya mga
Matug lang ba?
Pero sa bagay, pare-pareho siya, step siya pa.
kung ano kayo.
Yung tulad na rin, nabuhay at bagay na ng JP.
Nay.
Ako, hindi sila ang pinapot ito kagit.
Bantayan kayo, ano nang gugong pagpay. Gabang kayo. Tara, iba ko na sa iyo. Masama. Naundag nga na siya bubalik-balik kay. Nagbalik-balik siya ba? May kaubog sila ng babae. Tiga sa pati lang.
Urtkot, the sarcophagus has been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Oh, okay sila, Mina. Sila, sige, kung mangod ka, panigi ba ang lagi? Di-ikilat nila siya. Di-ikilat nila siya. Sa una.
J.O. ba?
Awa. Iwan ba ba sila? Sekali ko pa.
Masyad lang, ito naman na. All in ka bang ba? Mag-tip ba? Tapos ko, yun nga. Tikti ako kung ari ng patingara lakman. Yan na nawag ko para tikti ako kung kuwan na.
Ganit niya sa Yossi.
Bilang billiard.
Ako lang sige billiard.
Pero makagraduate si natukang. Ato graduation sa bantayan. Una niya na.
Ako naman si Tamungo. Oo. Nakapis mo. Ikaw na binila, gi-post mo. Ano ko, Tamungo na mo.
Ang ganda ka.
Lalo ka mo yan. Tamungo pa nag-aana rin pa natin sa kabayan. Right. Lazy. Awan.
Trabaho man to siya. May pagpun ka gatong first gitatukam. May rin dahil na isa. Nga lang sa sa
Damo at mga taga binubuo.
Oo nga.
Oh, damo na.
Walang ka mo nang surrender lang ba kaysa diba kumaano ka mo surrender ka ibig say kaysa aga surrender siya no. Ang nito may Bible study.
Dali mo kayo ngayon, mga usap. Tugan man, sinong gawa dyan, yung posisyon. Tulo, ini na.
Dili man sila, one ina. Imo man, may stage man to sila, dapat ikaw meron mo
Surrender ka man, hindi ka mo surrender ka, impas ka.
Some forbidden forest eh.
So dapat mag-shoot ka mong guide para makagraduate ka. Ama, tina-apply dito sa second nga tukang ba? Wala sa nag-graduate sa first naman. Gusto na, grabe. Tukang ko lang gani nga ko. Hindi mo gi-graduate. Ang dito pag second na yan, nakagraduate na siya. May graduation no?
Approaching errands have spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me.
Pero wabit ko na ito mga pagkakas ko. Tapos ko ito mga ilang pa ko. Pangapig ako na kayo. Wala ko na ito rin na.
Balik niya na.
Balik na ito ba yun?
Oh, the anticipation. Haven't you? It isn't Nora Treadwell's precious little guardian. You're a slippery little traitor. Stop thinking around like a... No.
Ano kayo? Nainay na kayo? Hindi nakatry ako din sa una. Nakatry ako din sa una. Ilat amang ka dyan, sila ni Rudin, balis ka man gagawa.
Oo.
Picture na lang siya na mainit sa ari pa na mainit ko.
Kadya ako'y bato lagi.
Buang.
Ako kayo ka bato. Hindi na bisa magsarang-sarang kayo sa natin.
Ay, sundunan ka.
Sundunan ka. Oo ka pa mang gato sa ila, si Rowland naman at si...
Ako taga nagagit.
Hindi, no?
Ilan ni Maureen ba? Kapag gato ha?
There they are, the Ashwinders.
Oo, sa may Naga Plaza kayo mismo. Tamustig.
So, sa di kayo na nagaplas.
Unahan na kayo na, makakulat sa mga tulo pa para sila. Ayun na kayo, ngayon man yung barangay.
You will not survive this explosion!
Ngayon ay lang ang barangay. Patuko sa tuko pa din.
Bahaya bang ano.
You're going to regret regret that.
Kapila lang ako kita na yung
I see you. Expulsion. Expulsion. No. Expulsion.
Hindi ako kakalit. Gaano sayang mga balik.
Agay.
One less foul hulking brute.
Manindot mo ng mga maestra. Ayun ako nung sa una. Tudlo kang gano'n ka sa sila, nakabat siya. Iba yaman.
Revelio.
Uy, di ba chino sa una ba?
Ay, Juma. Ano? Ramos. Ramos. Yan, Juma. Ramos.
Tudlo ka sa IT dito?
Oo, IT. Kung may kunin sila ng robot ba? Eh, drama na kung GT na nga mong tindira.
Sorry.
Then sa nga hype, ben hype.
Ocean Hive.
Ocean Hive.
Hindi mo sa Bicon. Up.
Dito si Juan. Lawas kung GT ba nila.
Mahal, sira ko dun. Kita ko si output. Nindot yung output eh.
Iya?
Mga output pa. Mga design ba? Di, damo ko si Bicon. Ito. Parehas na sila nilo. Develop pero
Ada kan sa ulo.
hindi mo kasi yung website.
Ang iya.
Oo. Usahay mag-design, let's check mo mga 3D mo.
3D?
3D mo na mo, 3D modding.
Revelio.
Ay, may design.
That's it.
Public at lahat.
This is for Rookwood. No more that.
Gusto sa amin na.
Stupid cat.
Sa Manila, di ba yan?
You let Nora Treadwell go, didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't. Come on, too afraid to fight back?
Shame nobody saw that. Revelio.
Dali ka niyang muna eh. Binit tayo lagi ha.
Basta lang may makatubay na galing sa pikas na tigre. Tama, mamauli na kita. Kaya kalibot kayo siya.
Ako nang mga barkada kit sa tunulong tayo.
Magmawin yung mawin.
Magmawin.
Ang last na bilang mo tayo. Hindi ko nang galing-gila. Bata pa na.
Ano yan?
Mas singitan lagi niya. Labang ba? Labang sa aming putang. Dito,
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Well, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Helm of Urtkot.
Natingala kami, nakistorya na siya dito. Ang pa do, ay basi, nakaila lang niya ba? Tanong kiisog mo ka siya nung mukho naman siya. Gikuha niya dito, delays kayo dito. Susudi siya. Ay, sir na, ay pasensya na kayo. Nahulog ko, ay nakainom na. Ngayon, yung kaya doon sa kilig ba, pag-asay siya. Next time, kung ano na yung kauban, di kayo mag-say siya, tanaw, basta kayo hapit na sa mga niya sa tigas. May gani ang kaupo dito, sa dili si Dokar, mag-aubaw sa dampo kay Kato, look, ay say yung pisko. Hindi sa'yo. Ako man, sa iba, ako nilidulong ko, anak niya ko, nagsagot ko yung dami niya. Hindi ko nilagot, nilagot niya. Listen siya. Anong ginawa ka siya?
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts. She hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting class. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Rowland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Dapat kayo mas niyo may hayang ka. Dapat kung sinabi, balik ko kayo na kayo, dahil hindi na yung pabalik na. Sigaran sa mga sila.
Amo malat ang pagsuwi. Ito yung tama pati ko.
So, ay, nakuha ito sa sigaran sa mga ito. Nakuha ito sa mga model-model. Mga model, mga riser.
Hindi mo siguro.
Ako beso niya doon sa Sirip, pag ako niya doon sa Cebu, ipapan siya. Pag-gym dito, di ba kalot kaya sa una? Nag-gym siya. Pag ako na rin natin siya ng mga promotion, ang Sirip, sige siya magpapan.
Panagsama natin ang munta ko kay Tita, pero panagsa lang.
Di, basta iwang mo siya na kung nagpon siya, nakiyado yun. Ang kapon, kasi wala na yun. Pero ito dati pa rin din ano mag-trading na ito Venomous Revenge.
Tamang bago hindi ka?
Wala kong nakita. Anong daw ka nakabit sa iyo?
Pero hindi kayo siguro focus sila. Ano kayo na ang kamantong? Mas kaubot ka ba? Hindi mo din naman
Hello, Amor.
Ikaw ako lang kami. Ito na, oo na lang kasi na ako Kamu na siyang nagagawa lang sa akin. Wala siyang nagsakay na lang. Nagkuhan siya? Trading? Trading sa nag-ayayiti na sa mga online. Online dating. Okay lang ba ba? Online dating. Kapag daw ay, di ba makakuha ka kung may portal na? Oo.
Nabuo ako sa mga tao sa casino sa kwan ba online.
Grabe casino eh.
Nagsigos lang ang dali kayo, sigos.
Sabi kasi dali lang ay portal. Nga akong kwan dito. May kutsi man ito niya.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Revelio.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Being an officer of the law required me
Glad you came.
My master cares all good children have in common.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
If anyone ever knew how to keep animals out, it was always the woodblood.
You're worrying far too much.
When our expectations take flight like kestrels, be on your front.
Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Bard of Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it. Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Come out before I find you. Nothing. Would have preferred something. It's been ages since I've found anything.
It seems we may have an intruder in our midst. silence is making me see things. Nothing to poach in Arranshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle. Who says crime doesn't pay? Why, I'm practically swimming in...
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
This is almost too easy. You're the little sod that saved Trip.
Better have a look around. See about the hawk lumps and the box of letters. That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. This must be Sorona's box of letters. I think that's everything. Serona will be glad to have this back.
Hindi na ako basahon. Okay. Forbidden Forest is the exit.
I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these hall clumps. Looks intriguing.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some hall clumps for you, and I found Sorona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Serona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Serona.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Kasugdagan.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Balik konti ka.
I saw what you did!
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hall clumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aiden. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through, well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is.
Yes.
Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
One of the letters mentioned Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years.
Ooh.
Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw. We could have cheered them on together.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
A friend indeed. Not to side quest eh. Okay,
I'll fix him. That charm grinder.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes,
Obviously.
yes it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
What else is in Mr. Lawley's cellar?
All of Lawley's herbology supplies. He has quite the collection. Fill your pockets while you're there. Or to slow him down for a bit. And I can get my business going minus any competition.
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacula in particular?
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I can launch my business, and he must start all over again.
Oi.
I'm killing 2 snidgets with 1 stone.
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex-business partner. What were you working on?
I had an idea to train Venomous Tentacula. Create guard plants, if you will, that attacked when ordered. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted fiend.
Sorry. Sige.
I'll get the venomous tentacula for you.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Seems I need to find Mr. Lawley's cellar. This must be it.
Now I'm going
This must be the cellar. Now, to find that venomous tentacula. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me.
Failed. Try again.
This must be the cellar.
Narito, chicken na lang. Nas babaw. Oh.
Better not let Mr. Lawley see me.
Stop! Stop, bandit!
Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Hello, Amora. Where is that venomous tentacula? So many. I wonder they haven't taken off the whole house. Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes.
Ano man? Basi nasubra na kog tuyok ba niya, nilak na una ng kuan. All right.
Retrieving a certain friend of mine from a former friend of mine.
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacular.
Wish I could see Lorley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
It wasn't as easy to come by as I had expected. I'd like to be paid for my troubles.
Only fair, I suppose. I can respect your business acumen. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Thank you again for your help. I suspect you have a bright future.
Hinges the Woodcraft. Such a ace of pop-up hinges the Woodcraft. Believes he will found out the village of Hogsmeade after having driven by infamous home by muggles persecutors. Okay. No. Murag. Jatuh. Boleh. Wala gid, gahi gyapon kay no eh.
These rocks have seen better days. It's like a place right out of a
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Excuse me, did you say something about a Bard of Beaumont?
Oh, hello again. How nice to see you. And yes, I did. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardo. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Dada. Yun sir, Mark. Yun sir. Malagin sila. Asa dahil? Dapat mo mo lang siya. Tanaw mo. So, nakuha ko siya. Nasangit ko niya itong grupo. Hindi ko ito. Kasi natagtangan ito. Dada water pump. Ya, berani.
Muna kung nasa iyo po kayo na lahos na ko ba? Sobra raguro ang tuyok.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rockwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Okay.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Oh, pwede rin. Ito. Limot. Ada sige pa ang mga.
Ayun sa daya.
Nasa ko. Di mo. Wala mo siguro na ako kung
Gusto ko gini sa ating mga kao.
puluan din.
Bisa talaga.
Puluan kan ada yang
Taas.
akan sudah
Before i-sulod.
Hindi na kaya siguro. Hindi naman ito tinulungan eh. Kukuhan lang siya. Kasi muna ito na siya. Sobrang puro na. Panigalit mo.
Gusto ko yung ipaluogan sa.
Oh, biroon ako. Mag-isod. Di-lock na rin. Pabalik sa chat. Open na rin mo. Dahil naman, ano naman, hindi na natin tinulong pulot. Sumpa ako sa lutong po. Tigdudig. Go. Journey entry 1 of 2. We did not afraid, but there's no going back. If you master 2 of the courses so far, I had to push the bidding for them more. I can let them see my pain. They were whispering behind my back. I told not to trust them. I said I can start with the magic to declare myself and all upper hugs with.
An entry from Bardol's journal. He overheard whispers. Plan, something to do with him.
Journal number 1 or 1 of 2.
do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph? What do you know of my brother?
He's dead.
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd!
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be. Oh.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph!
Higa mata.
Bardolph, my dear, dear brother.
Revelio. I couldn't help it over here. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. My apologies. I've not been myself since we last met. Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. It's Ranrock I have to thank for losing Bardolph. If only I could somehow rid our hamlet of these monsters. Simply at my wit's end.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hawksfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. I can't believe he's never coming home. Part of me wants to avenge the loss of my brother, whilst another part of me simply wants to hide.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
I am unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Let's go.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Chuyo. Thanks. Have a new outfit.
Seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
How nice of you to stop by.
One of Ranrock's camps. Exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Wizards are running scared. As they should be. Wizards are running scared. Not cool. I won't rest. Who's there? No! I will make you pay.
only have Ranrock to blame. One camp down, one more to go. Revelio.
Padala sa LBC. Pila ang padala sa LBC. Pili na lang kayo padala. Kaysa magbalik. Mahal ang yung jacket. Oo. Okay. 3,000?
How nice of you to stop by.
2,000.
You want to cut back on pudding? Just took you for a troll the other day.
Gimana lagi turun sih? Masalahnya Kuripot na ito, no? Kuripot na ito. Kuripot na lang ito, mga things.
Sige.
One less human.
That student defeated our encampment in the town.
One less human. So how nice.
Oh, sige.
I will make you pay. Get it?
The boss.
Both camps cleared. Adam Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Revelio.
Wala.
This place has seen better days.
Kailangan ka kami sa istilan. So dito ka sa dagal opportunity.
Pero ang disadvantage, kahoy ang place.
Kahoy? Ano pala kahoy dito mo balay?
solves that.
Pero safe naman ka lang.
Alright.
I appreciate what you went through to find my brother. Thank you.
Hello, Rowland. Good news. I was able to clear out Van Rock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
Just
I managed to catch them off guard.
Oh, I wish my brother could have done what you did. Perhaps he'd still be with me now. I'm especially grateful. You did, for Bardolph, what I could not. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
I do appreciate what you went through to... Thank you. Sincerely. Marvelous. I could always use more of these.
Basta doon, baligya. Oh.
I do appreciate what you went through to find my brother. Thank you.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you for passing through.
Okay.
I do appreciate what you went through to find my brother. Thank you.
Hello, Hamora. Revelio.
Butterbeer.
Revelio.
Pumpkin Fizz. It's a fashionable carbonated drink with a pumpkin flavor. It has yet to become as popular as butterbeer, but one never knows. Okay.
What do we have here? A little more.
Terus na ito. Dimi guys.
Rebellion. I should investigate.
Meet Sebastian. Kalayo.
Mas okay sa Station 8 ni kumpara sa whatever. Basing kwa na to, gis. O gis jammer mo. Pista ba ng panabo? Ay, oo. Post na kung saan daw niya pinisig. Doubles para isa.
I know. I know. Bye-bye, Mary.
So knowledgeable.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Rowland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Rowland.
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Rowland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Rowland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping. Notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I honestly don't know, Professor.
At times, the future is murky to us all. As with rippling water, one must wait for things to settle before the reflection becomes clear. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things.
I hope Adelaide's uncle Rowland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
Descendo.
You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell? Dummy. I think you have it. At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
Okay. Itu. Balik ya pun dia.
I may go to Hogsmeade later, stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running things.
Daghan nun mga buo.
I've had enough of Feldcroft.
Could this be Mr. Oakes's campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet?
Go and patrol. Like I ain't got nothing better to do. Was that your best? And your neck. That was meant for me. Not quite. Your spells glance off of me. Pity, not quite.
Incendio!
Yay.
Find out what happened here.
Yeah.
Revelio.
Saya ambil bagong gear. Ooh, 49. Gitu.
Revelio.
What is this?
Mr. Oakes's trade journal.
Okay.
Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. This looks intriguing.
Nasa bubong. There we go. Sword ko diha. Patay juga diha.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
No. Ayan na. Watay isod kay combo.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
Sama lagi pantayan diri. Sige itong map eh. Mata ko. To the north. Adi. Mau ni.
Well, if you weren't so forgetful, we'd probably have more, wouldn't we? I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets. Has your brain been infested with bugs? Lamb to the slaughter. You've had enough? You're the one who released Treadwell, aren't you? That was a mistake, my friend. I'm not done with you. You've made a great mistake. You can't hold up.
Here we go.
Nobody will believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself.
Betul.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Nagapon mo tao rin ha.
How did I slip up in this, doing Rookwood's work for him?
Knew we'd never be able to see this. It's one of you, isn't it? One of you. Thinking to be clever. Thinking to endure it all.
There you go.
Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder. Revelio.
Kanawa na tong map bi. Taas na guro na eh. Wait. Pag naugta gikan diri down.
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching.
You should have took less time, is all I was saying.
I tell you this, Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms. Perhaps I'll scout around and film.
Ah, but if the air is cool, it always takes longer.
Awesome guy. Wait. Kalibog.
I'm always given the dull tasks.
Diri oh. Kung diri. Kung dulhog. Go down ta. Diri. Madrift man. Kung mauna. Go down. Mong diri.
In future, perhaps best not to get too carried away when a fair lady crosses one's path. There'll always be another. They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves.
Diri, mau ni.
I would say that Irondale is not
A
appropriate.
rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now, to find the crooked tree.
And when did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper Hogsfield?
No done.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Huwag lang sila.
I should investigate. Revelio.
Hanap moonstone eh. Sunod. Map. Diri naman ko eh.
If you'd listen to me, you wouldn't need to concern yourself.
Where did I set my traps? Is it Lower Hogsfield or Upper Hogsfield?
Let go, let go. No, ito lang usab eh. Ano pito picos totales?
I find the rarest.
There you go.
One less road in the Wizarding World. Revelio.
Oh, welcome.
This looks intriguing.
Buat naman oh. Saan man ako balik? So mao ni. Di ko sure kung mao ba gid ni. Mana mo ko diri? Sumudon pa ta diri.
Revelio.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Sumdo kong cellphone. Be. Patabang na ta. Tutorial na ta. Rowland's okay. Dito naman ko.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. Another piece of that.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio.
Dan aku aneh. Ito na gyud ko aneh. Go around it.
What was that? You know I'm not alone. Not your best moment, I fear. Sorry, Doogie. The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
What do we have here? Trouble's brewing, and I'm without my friends.
One less humour to worry about.
I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Oh, little mooncalf. Far from you can't stop us.
Glad I was never locked up here. A ladder. That's what I need.
Tanaw diri nga wa may kuan.
I don't like the looks of that encampment.
The area's still clear, if anybody cares.
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
Hukum saka.
What will we find in here?
If only I could get my hands on me.
Balik kun sa kanatong taas bi. Try na to. Pwede mo ito mag-akyo. Right. There you go. Buhi mereka.
Goodness, not a party to attend by myself.
Ah. Ah. Oh, hey, go na. There you are.
Now here's a sad-looking place.
Over here!
Too late for you to learn the error of your way. Revelio.
Manto na kita sa episode. Oh.
Punishment to us all to have that miserable human around.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a I was only young, mind. Not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
Who is it?
Who's that?
I feel as though I'm not alone. Why am I always on patrol?
How nice of you to stop by. Why can't I hit you?
I shall avenge your death. What an unfortunate end for you!
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on. Aloha Mora. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Ravenia.
Chest lang. Solar protection. Oh. Wala ko inventory.
Why is it crap? Being locked away, you can count on that.
Okay.
close to a breakthrough.
A boiler door. How to open it?
Wizard kind will submit to it.
How nice of you to stop by. You will regret.
It's the student from the town.
I won't rest until you're dead.
You won't defeat us all! You've been bent.
I will make you pay. I won't rest until you're dead. Someone been taken out like
You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio.
Tuh.
Revelio.
Okay. Balik na ko. After this, naog na ko.
Revelio. I wonder if Adelaide's uncle could be down there.
One less human to worry about.
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
High Wigan World Potion there. Okay. Can I? Just wait kay mag-loot pa ko.
Hello, Mr. Oakes?
I'm here. I've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be?
Sao này?
This door must need power from something.
Ito ba? Steam engine eh. Last quest na eh.
Best meal I've had in years.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
No! Stupid! escape this.
Palit sa adaptor. Kain naman sa Mexico City.
Ang gana ng Jordan sa imo, anak ka man.
Ang imo kay iPhone.
This must be Mr. Oakes' wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Pero pili naman sa mga churches ko. Ay, tulog din ba?
Last na. Increase damage from trolls.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait!
You're a student.
Student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Van Rock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex. And my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself.
The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizard kind, sees us all as cruel.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
What?
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
The Tale of Rowland. Iskot ko kakuan. Dapat magawas pa rin ko.
You've made Upper Hogsfield safer, and for that, I thank you. My sincerest gratitude, you brave soul. Thank you for passing through. I still can't believe that Bardolph has joined the Ashlanders. Can't see them bringing him any happiness.
All right. Alright, that's it for now. Mag-thanks for watching pa ta ba bisag wag yung nagtanaw. Ang sa replay de. Sige. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye-bye. Ligo sa ko.